everybody, and welcome back to another What's Happening Wednesday on the 4am Crew podcast. It's Dom, and I'm joined by Colton and Cole. Make sure to give us a follow on all of our social medias. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at the 4am Crew pod. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also follow us on iTunes and Spotify. Those links will be in the description. So guys, what's happening?
I mean, I just had a solid-ass nap. Probably about, I don't know if it's a nap. I mean, I slept for probably like 4 hours. I mean, I don't know if it's a nap. I mean,
I'd call that a solid nap.
I honestly feel like naps are underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, I used to hate them as a kid, but then as you grow up, you're like, fuck, I need a nap.
But then you're kind of pissed after, because if you take like a decent nap, you're like, well, there goes the fucking day.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna do anything with my day anyway.
Yeah, if you're taking a nap, you're not really that busy.
I'm pretty fucking lame, to be honest with you.
If you're taking a nap, there's not really much you can do.
So Colton, did you do anything other than take a fucking nap?
I listened to that wonderful intro that definitely only took one time to do.
Don't even talk about it, otherwise we're gonna have to fucking cut and start laughing again, alright?
Dude, that intro took forever. We were sitting in...
It took like fucking 30 seconds. Fuck off.
Okay. Alright, how about you, Dom? What the fuck's happening?
I just got done laughing for about 2 minutes over stupid shit, but that's about it. It's a pretty lame night, to be honest. Just watch some more sports, but we're not talking about sports in this podcast, because that is for Tuesdays and Fridays. Colton has made that very strictly to be known. We do not talk about any fucking sports on this podcast.
Yeah, because if we talk about sports, we're just going to go off on a tangent.
I mean, I think that's the point of What's Happening Wednesdays, but it's
okay.
But
I mean, we kind of go on tangents.
Nobody wants to listen. We get.
I literally went to go let my dog out for like 2 fucking seconds. Right when I come back, you guys are fucking dick about fucking Nick Saban or whoever the fuck you guys were talking about.
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, don't bring it up because we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll just go on.
So instead of talking about it, let's just get straight into it. Did anybody have some interesting stories over this Thanksgiving weekend?
I definitely did, and God, I hate, dude. It feels so okay. So everybody knows that when you record yourself and you hear it back, you cringe. Like
I don't know. I think I sound pretty sexy, if you ask me.
Everybody cringes when they hear themselves. Like you could post it, you could record a Snapchat, and then as soon as it's done, and then you listen to it, you're like, "What the? Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When I listen to myself, I feel like my voice is 10 times higher than what I think it sounds. I thought I had one of the deepest voices in our class.
That's what I feel too, but I guess not. I mean,
yeah, I'm a bitch.
Yeah. So mine revolves around me hearing my voice. So we're at Thanksgiving. I tell my parents that we started a podcast, and they're obviously like,
"Well, that's where your first mistake was,
what
bud."
The fuck would you tell your parents?
I didn't mean to. They were just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh well." I mean, can't fucking lie to them. So I was just like, I'm doing a podcast.
I would have just said watching porn, man.
Oh, you definitely would have said that to Tara.
Should have just said like doing an essay or some shit. What the fuck? Don't say, "Oh, do the podcast."
So they want to know all about that. So then they find that out, and of course it's the week of Thanksgiving. So so then everybody starts coming over and fucking they just go, "Hey, make sure you listen to Cole's podcast." And I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Hey, your parents are plugging the podcast.
Hey, they plugged in. We got a couple subs out of it, but
was it being plugs or was Ed just trying to be a dick?
I don't know. I don't know if they were actually trying to be nice or if they were just because. Okay, I'll talk to about how I couldn't know if they were trying to be that or not because after the story. So I feel like they're not going to say anything about the podcast after that because whole Thanksgiving goes by, everybody has eaten, and then everybody's starting to play games and watch sports and everything. And so they're in the living room, or not in the living room, they're in the dining room playing games.
Did you play Uno?
No, they play. Have you ever
heard of?
What
is wrong with you?
Have you ever heard of LCR?
I thought it was a euchre.
All right, well they play left, right, center, and
what?
Yeah,
it's like with dice, and they have like an L. So
yeah, if you roll 3 dice, there's a dot, there's an L, and an R. If you roll all 3, you start out with 4 quarters. You roll all 3, so you get an L, you go to the left. You get a dot, you don't move them, and you get a C. You put the quarter in the middle. You get a right, it goes to the right, and then you have 2 quarters, and you can only roll 2. So they were playing that, and that they always have conversations around it. So then the podcast got brought up, and then all I hear is, get in the dining room. We want to hear your podcast. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
So I walk in and they're like, what's your name? And then they couldn't find the name at first because they didn't put the in the search bar.
Just put 4 a.m. crew.
Yeah, and then they put the phone in the middle of everybody, and then it's awkward silence. It's an ad. It's an ad. We get an ad. So then we have to wait like.
Was it Spotify?
Yeah.
Or was it YouTube?
It was Spotify. So
Spotify randomly plays fucking ads in front of our shit. And I do not respect the disrespect, Spotify.
So then then ad hits, and then so it's another 30 seconds of just sitting there, and then all I hear is Colton in the intro, and then they go, I want to hear Cole, and then they hear me. I'm just like, fuck. Dude, it felt so awkward. And then they go,
Grandma, I want to hear my grandson.
No, it was just my mom's side, because they all love playing LCR, so it was basically just my mom's side. And after they stop it, they go, ooh, riveting. I was like, ugh.
Talk about riveting.
So I was just like, God, that was so awkward. And it's mainly because, like, our first week, we weren't really, like, comfortable with, like, doing this. We were just doing it, and yeah, you guys know what I mean. We just, like...
We were thinking about doing it.
Yeah, and we were still getting, we're still getting some of the kinks out, but... back to my story about how I didn't know if he thought he was, like, serious about it or, like, trying to, or joke around. Because I had one of my cousins, and she made a YouTube video, but I'd have to ask her what her channel name was in order to even...
plug her.
No. Because she made one video, and it was called Mr. and Mrs. Linguini or something like that. She gets a bowl.
Is she a pasta?
Okay, no, she's a chef. She gets a bowl, gets some, like, lettuce and shit, and she, like, just starts, like, fucking mixing it up, throwing it in the air, like, being a dumbass, and uploaded it on YouTube, so that's, everybody makes fun of her for that. So then, after we're done at the table, she goes, at least I'm not going to be the only one, what's it called, getting made fun of for being on YouTube. I was like, fuck!
So, it sounds like your dad was just trying to be a dick.
Probably, yeah, but...
I don't think your dad's ever nice to you anyway, though, so...
Is it Mr. and Mrs. Pasta?
I don't know what it's called, but... Yeah, you guys got a story?
I've heard Colton has a few.
Well, I just want to tell this one for right now. So, I was looking up reviews for this mic I was trying to get, which is the Blue Yeti X. Great piece of equipment, but... So, I was looking up reviews for it, and apparently it has, like, the stereo mode, where, like, you can talk out of one side of the ear and another side of the ear. And,
it's like listening to a woman.
And, so, literally the first video, like, and I'm not trying to throw shade at this guy, was a fucking fat guy doing ASMR. And it was like, today, guys, we're going to be doing some ASMR, and we're going to be listening to raindrops. Literally just fucking tapped his desk like this and said it was fucking raindrops. And that went on, I shit you not, for like 45 fucking minutes. Like 45 minutes of that guy tapping on his desk.
ASMR, man.
So basically, you were just looking up reviews for your mic and you found ASMR.
Yeah, it took me to scroll down like 7 times to find like a legit fucking review of the mic, instead of like all of them were titled Blue Yeti X or Blue Yeti Pro. I forgot which one I got, but and then it said ASMR review, best mic for ASMR. Like,
dude, ASMR is so weird though. Like, I don't like that feeling.
They never talk in a normal voice the whole fucking video. The dude, I shit you not, the first 7 minutes of his video, he was plugging his sponsor, and it was like Dollar Shave Club, and he had this huge ass beard, so it was fucking irrelevant to him. So he was plugging Dollar Shave Club, and he was like, yes, Dollar Shave Club gives you this good starter kit, and dude, like 7 minutes of plugging Dollar Shave Club, whispering, while he has a fucking big ass beard. I was like, that's the most irrelevant fucking sponsor I've ever fucking heard of. Like, what? Why? First off, why is Dollar Shave Club sponsoring ASMR? Second off, why are they sponsoring a fat guy with a big ass fucking beard?
I mean, I guess you have a good mic if people use it for ASMR though.
Should we do a whole podcast in ASMR?
No.
The only reason people use it for it is this is the other fucking really disturbing part was like the stereo mode. You know how I said like you can talk out of both ears?
Yeah.
Literally every fucking word. They try to talk out of like each ear. Like they switch ears every fucking word.
That's what
And then
creates the like cringe and like where you like get shivers.
They like and they'll like tap on one side of the mic and then they'll tap on the other side of the mic and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And now, because I watched that one fucking video, dude, all I see in my recommendation videos is fucking ASMR videos.
Well, ever since
So
I watched ASMR and like the first couple of times that it became popular, I start noticing songs where it's like one ear it'll go to the like a beat or something like that. It's just one ear, then it goes to the other ear, and it like messed music up a little bit.
Dude, it was so disturbing. Yeah, I never want to witness that again. And it's just because I looked up this mic, and the weird part is I shouldn't have looked it up because I already bought the mic. I just wanted to see what I was like getting, you know?
Wait, you bought a mic without even looking up if it was good or not?
Well, I already heard from different people that it was like one of the best mics for podcasts because there's like a cardioid mode where it only catches what's going, like what you're saying into it. It doesn't catch like background noise and stuff. That's why I got it for this. But...
Alright, enough about your mic. What else you got? Because I honestly got kind of bored listening about your mic.
Dude, you have no idea how fucking disturbing that was. I think that's...
Is that the only story you had?
My other story. For now, I had one. I'll have to look at it. Because I know I wrote it down.
What you got down?
Well, Cole, it kind of relates to your story, but you told someone that you were doing a podcast. I didn't tell this person. They just found out.
Is it worse? Do you think it's worse that they found out, or would it be in a better
it's
situation?
Worse they found out on their own.
Yeah,
because
they could just catch you. They could just catch you off guard if they.
I was totally caught off guard.
All right, go ahead.
He was just like, "So, Dom, you doing a podcast?"
No, it's not how it started. So I had a close call on Thanksgiving, right? So I went over to my girlfriend's house.
Wait, a close call?
I had a close call at first. She almost found out, but I got out of it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I go over to her house on Thanksgiving. You know, one of our viewers is our great brother Grant. Shout out to you, Grant. Thanks for watching videos. Thanks for subbing. Keep watching, man. But yeah, so we talked about Thanksgiving food. He remembered my conversation about my hatred for green bean casserole.
Best shit in the world.
So as he goes up and gets his plate, he goes, this green bean casserole is shit, according to the podcast.
Dog shit.
Dog shit. Yeah, dog. And he's like, ain't that right, Dom? And Abby's like, you do a podcast? I was like, no.
How did you get out of that?
She didn't. She just was like, oh, okay. And I was like, thank fucking God she didn't fucking believe what he just said, because I thought I was fucked. I was at the Thanksgiving table, so that was going to be the main conversation. I was just like, fuck my life.
Dude, you got to plug. What the hell?
Do you think anybody on that Thanksgiving table knows how to go on social media? Like, her dad just got Facebook last week.
I mean, they could have... I mean, you could have made up a couple accounts for him, started getting the YouTube up.
Not happening. Anyway... Yeah, because you want your girlfriend's family to talk about your podcast and listen to you too, right? Because that's just fucking weird.
Yeah, no.
All right, so we got away with it. But then a few days later, my brother brought it up, and I couldn't get out of it this time. And she was like, "So you do a podcast?" I was like,
"So wait, how did Jack bring it up?"
I don't even remember. I just know I was like, "Fuck you, Jackson."
Did he bring it up to like let her know about it?
I told him to listen to it, and I forgot she was sitting over like near me. I told him to listen to it. He's like, "Hell no, I ain't listening to that weak shit." Fuck you, by the way.
Oh, fuck you, Jack.
But yeah, he tells us that. So then Abby's like, "So you do a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "How long you been doing it?" I was like, "About a week." I was trying to make up shit along the way so like she wouldn't get pissed at me. She's like, "How much do you do?" I was like, "I just talk. Cole does the rest of it," which is pretty much true until like yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually kind of did do a lot of it. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, I said that, and she's like, "Well, how late do you guys stay up?" I was like, "Not very late."
Yeah, until she read the title.
Then she was like, "Wait, when do you do it?" I was like, "I'm not gonna tell you the truth, but I do it as soon as you leave." Instead, I just told her, I plan it around when you're over. So, Abby, if you're watching this, since you've been watching the last few podcasts,
she has?
I'm sorry.
Hi, Abby.
Yeah, what up,
That's
Abby?
one of the worst parts, though. Like when I told her about it, she's getting all pissed. She's like, "Wait, you tell me you have no client time to clean your room, but you have 1.5 hours to talk about sports?" I was like, "Sounds about
Okay,
right."
Mom.
Hey,
Sounds about right.
this is just the boys chilling, talking. You know, I
Right.
mean,
She's like, "You could be doing so much more stuff." I was like, "Can you just support me?"
you pulled. What she say to that? She didn't have a comeback for that.
Eventually, she's just like, "Whatever, I don't care." But then, about 20 minutes later, she's like, "What's the name of it?" I was like,
Oh, so she didn't even look it up at that point. Oh.
"No, she didn't look it up yet. She didn't look it up yet." But it was 20 minutes later when she looked up and she actually saw how much time we were talking. She's like, "You're talking for over an hour on each one?" I was like,
It's
yeah.
only an hour though.
She was probably
Right,
like, you only talk to me for 25 minutes a day.
You have like 16 other hours in the day that you can be active doing other shit.
Cole, thank you. But then, yeah, I had to explain that, right? And I was like, yeah, that's how long we talked. And when she finally finds the page, she fucking plays it. I was like, no, turn it off right now. Turn it off. She's like, why?
Does she not know what a fucking podcast is?
I was like, you can listen to it at home. I'm not hearing myself talk, especially in front of you. She's like, but I want to listen to you. I was like, at home, not here. I was getting heated. Like, I was getting pissed because she was not turning it off. It was at the point where I was like crawling on top of her, trying to steal the phone out of her hand to turn off the podcast.
Dude, that's funny.
She thought it was hilarious. And she just held the phone out even farther, just trying to listen to it more and more. I was like, Abby, turn the shit off.
I bet she turned up the volume too, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. So then, I finally get it turned off. I was like, no, don't listen to it. She's like, I just want to support you. I was like, you motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you did what you said. Just support me.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, real talk, Abby. If you're still listening, you want to support Dom, why don't you have a YouTube account? Why aren't you subbed?
So
Very true.
Abby,
did
gotta
she not know
rethink
what a
that.
podcast was? Why the fuck
No,
did she
she
ask?
did.
Why was she like, you guys are talking for that long? What the fuck do you think
Well,
a podcast is?
Podcasts can range from like 20 minutes to like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, it could be anything. She obviously thought it was on the short side. Definitely not. But yeah, so that happened. And then today, again, while I was just sitting there chilling, watching some college basketball, 'cause that's what I do best, I hear my voice again. I was like, motherfucker. And I turned on the couch. I was like, Abby, turn it off. She's like, I just want to listen. I was like, no, turn it off. She's like, fine. You're so mean. I was like, you're damn right.
Yeah, wait, Abby, why can't you like listen to it when you're in the shower on your commute to school?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hey, it's like that's when people listen to podcasts, when they're like doing like chores, when they're
You think somebody wants
cleaning,
to hear your-
when they're on their way to
Not-
work.
You think
in
somebody
front
wants
of
to
the
hear the
person
sound
that
of your
talks.
voice when they're in the fucking shower?
You know, I'd love to hear Cole's voice in the shower.
I mean, who wouldn't want to hear like Joe Rogan in the shower, you know?
Okay, that's just... Why out of everybody you named Joe Rogan?
I don't know.
Maybe another sub in Joseph Robertson would love to listen to Joe Rogan in the shower. Shout out to you, Joe, because I know you watch the podcast too. But anyway, let's not talk about Joe Rogan's voice while we shower.
But let's section.
I think that wraps up.
Yeah, let's section off of this, and we're talking
Joe
about.
sitting at home. Hey, I want to listen to Joe Rogan in the shower. Don't judge me.
Dude, if we put Joe
like,
on, dude,
"Shut
I
up,
feel like
you
nobody'd be
dog."
able to understand him because he talks so low.
You know what I just realized?
Joe Rogan's voice is unique, and I love it. That man's been talking like that forever. I wish I knew him when he was that young and when it happened, because I'd been like, holy fucking shit.
I want to know when it
Just
dropped.
one day he can't.
Yeah. It's like that one Vine. Want to go play some baseball?
Don't know what's out there. Joe Rogan talks like this, like 10 times deeper. It's insane.
He talks like the one country song. What is it?
Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
Yeah, Joe can cite
Yeah,
that
but
perfectly. So that gives you a description. What? Joe's
the first time I heard Joe's voice, I like almost shit myself, dude.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's the GOAT. Joe knows everything. He can tell time with the sun.
Oh yeah, Joe's got the best stories, man. He's got to come on the pod. He's got to
Dude,
come
no,
on.
I remember the first time I met Joe. It was at fucking baseball practice. He came up to me. He's like, "So how's it going?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't remember the first time I met Joe. Dude, I gotta wait till we get him on the podcast so we can talk about that. I don't remember that.
All right. Enough of Joe. Enough of our stories. Let's talk about how this first week of podcast has been going, shall we?
All right. I mean, you want to start out with the very first one?
Hey, that one popped. All right.
how I fucked up the intro like 30 times.
Hey, we've moved on from that intro. We've done a lot better.
So how did y'all feel going into the very first one? I personally,
I thought I was gonna do shit. To be honest with you.
yeah, I personally
I
didn't
thought
think
I
it
was gonna
do
fuck
that
up the
well.
intro like 30 times, and I fucked up the intro like 30 times. So
I
my
mean-
prediction was right.
We planned really well for that first one though, but we were like, I felt like we were too like announcing, like I don't know, like commentating more than actually just talking, like how we are in this. Like we,
Then again, we do record these really fucking late, so that probably had something to do with it.
yeah, it was also the first one, but when we moved on to the first Wednesday one like this, dude, I felt like that's when we started to like understand the like how podcasts work, and I don't think we
talk.
focus. No, well, I mean, you gotta be like enthusiastic, and I don't know. I felt better after doing the Wednesday one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like after the first two podcasts, though, after the viewership started being normal as it should have, I was kind of like, what the fuck, man? Keep watching our fucking videos. The content just keeps getting better.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wish people would. Well, I mean, a lot of people did watch the Wednesday one, though. So
Hey, all those people watching the Wednesdays that aren't subscribed, fucking subscribe.
Because
yeah,
we also
get-
do another Wednesday one on Sunday, if
The
that
hell?
makes fucking sense.
if you guys are watching the videos on like, and you're watching like almost every single one, and you're outside, what the fuck?
Just
sub.
help us out and help yourself out.
Yeah, you help
us
yourself
out
out.
with the sub. Help yourself out knowing when this great podcast is live for the day.
And if you want, you can even put on post notifications so you get notified.
Even if you don't listen to our sports one, just click on it for half a second, leave a like, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, if you listen to it strictly for the Wednesday one, like I said, we dropped gaming, so we're doing a random shit one on Wednesday and another random shit one on Sunday. So you get two for the price of one. You know.
And if you're
I mean,
listening now, you're gonna want to listen to Sundays, because Sundays has got a lot of shit already planned for it.
Okay, you don't have to lie, because I don't think there's anything planned for Sunday yet
No, there
besides
is.
like two things.
I got a conspiracy theory thing that's like gonna be like 30 minutes at least.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be that long.
No, it's pretty fucking long. I'm not
Alright.
mentioning.
Well, yeah, but like Cole said, I feel like we've gotten the hang of it a little bit since Wednesday. We finally made our first thumbnail for our what was our fifth video. We finally got some
Yeah.
thumbnails in there,
And
guys. You're welcome.
When he says we made it, he made it. Like
Yeah,
that's a
I'm
good
just
thumbnail,
pop-
Dom.
I'm just popping myself out, boys.
Well, it's
Good
good
thumbnail,
because
Dom.
I was doing all the work.
Hey, fuck you.
I was
By the way,
recording,
that thumbnail
editing.
was so simple, yet it took me so long to make it because I was trying to figure this fucking thing out with Cole semi, and it took me fucking forever to figure it out. I was getting pretty fucking pissed, and I was about to just make it be like, we're not putting a thumbnail today.
And I just want to give a shout out to Cole because like the amount of times that we all fuck up.
The
he
amount
has
of
to, like,
times
edit.
Colton's mic goes out and Cole has to edit it.
There
Or
was
if
one
there's just a
podcast-
dead space, I have to cut it out. And
There was one podcast where for some fucking reason my mic cut out like at least 10 times, at least, and it was
You
all towards
shitty
the
ass.
end.
yeah, imagine searching through an hour and 20 minutes of podcast, and you have to find where he cut out all the blank dead spots.
And then you realize
Fix
after you
now.
post the podcast, forgot a space.
There was
so you
one
have to
more.
take it off YouTube and refix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job, Cole.
So
I fixed it now. I fixed it. So
And
that's
finally, we
not a
got
problem.
one more shout out for our first week of podcasting. Colton, timestamps.
actually hasn't done them
You
yet.
just beat your beat.
He actually did, I did them for.
No, I did the
God
first
damn,
one.
Colton.
I did like the
Oh
first
yeah,
one.
but you put them in the wrong
Colton's
spot.
idea, okay? Colton's
But
idea.
yeah, it was his idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck you, Cole.
All right.
Yeah, fuck you. Cole.
But I don't know. I'm glad we're not doing the gaming anymore though, because it was kind
Me
of hard to
too.
come up
Fuck
with a lot
that
of shit for that.
man.
Dude,
You want to
there's
be honest,
nothing to
gaming
talk
is not
about.
that interesting to talk about, even when there is something to talk
Like
about.
I thought most of my friends like enjoyed gaming, but I guess not. I mean,
Maybe they just don't enjoy you.
okay, buddy.
Yikes.
I don't really appreciate that.
Maybe we just use you, Cole, because you're the only one that can edit this. But if me and Cole not edit it, you just wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dom, you wasting those tickets? Because I'm not going. Nice job.
Oh, you're definitely going to the game. Fuck you, buddy.
Hey, you know
'Cause
what?
you'll get-
You know what else Michigan has? They have legal marijuana.
Yeah, that's not. Don't act like we smoke weed because we don't smoke weed.
Yeah, none of us smoke fucking weed. I
But
was just trying to be funny.
Yeah, the first weekend
Medical
podcast.
marijuana is no laughing business. It's for
It's not
people
medical,
who
dumbass.
need
It's
it.
recreational.
Even if it's recreational, it's no laughing business.
Wait,
Take
Michigan,
it responsibly.
I didn't know Michigan legalized it.
Yeah, they were the first Midwest state that
No, I
did it.
didn't even know that.
Congratulations to
fucking-
Michigan.
Wait, when does
Illinois is
Illinois?
fucking pussy.
January 1st,
January
2020.
Oh
Answer
my,
your question before you asked it. I can
dude,
read your
let's
fucking
blaze
mind.
up. Let's blaze it up.
That's how you know you don't smoke weed, because
Yeah,
you just
I
said let's
definitely
blaze it up.
I don't fuck
Yeah,
with
and you
my
just
lungs.
contradict yourself.
I don't fuck
said
with my
we're
lungs.
gonna. Yeah.
Oh, so is there anything else you guys have to talk about from our first week of podcasting, or you guys that pretty much summed it up?
I'm honestly glad that we're done with the first week and we can make like changes.
Oh.
You know.
I want to talk about something. My audio has been really shit, but like I said, I just bought a mic and then some other stuff that's gonna help with that. So
Yeah, I don't
it
think they
won't be,
care. I really don't think they care.
Your
they
mic's
care
been
when I did
fine. No, I
when
don't
I did
know.
the intro, like the first like 3 times, it's just like it sounds really quiet for some reason.
But then you listen to Dom, and you're like, damn, we don't want to ever want Colton back anyway.
Okay, buddy.
I don't know about that. Maybe Abby, but
Whoa. Abby, listen to this now. Okay? Don't listen to me when Dom's in the room. If I hear this, I'm going to be fucking pissed. So don't let me hear this right
dude.
now, okay? Don't let me hear it.
But yeah, I'm honestly glad that we got our first week out, and there was a decent amount of changes we had to make. But
Oh, shit. I
I just-
forgot. Oh, one more thing. Abby, shout out to you because you told me I had to shout you out. Otherwise, you're going to get pissed and ruin my podcasting career. So,
You just shouted her out.
oh, hold
like
up,
4
how's she
fucking
gonna
times.
ruin your career?
I don't know. She's just going to get pissed. She said she's going to bring it up all the time just to piss me off about it. So I had to do this in order for her to be like, okay. I was like,
Hey.
fuck it. I'll do it.
What do you have to
not
shout her out
start-
every video?
Okay, but I need like she told me I legitimately need to say it something like that.
Okay, shout
So
out
you're
Abby.
welcome.
Shout out
You're
Abby.
Oh,
welcome.
Dom, didn't you want to say something to one of our other subscribers?
Oh yeah, Bo Meisher, you're one of our best subs up there too. But one thing, McDonald's McChicken, man, McDonald's McChicken
Dude,
had everything.
Yeah,
McDonald's
you know
McChicken?
McDonald's has a regular chicken sandwich and not just a
Alright.
McChicken, right, Bo?
No, let me explain it. It's good, but when you're trying, you can't like bring it up when you're trying to like go against other fucking restaurants because it's not that good.
Like you can't compare it
Exactly.
to a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Literally, the only good things from McDonald's, and I don't care what the fuck anybody says, McGriddles and Shamrock Shakes.
You said you don't think their fries are good?
No,
Right.
I was just what?
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't know
they're
about
generic.
you.
They're generic as fuck. Go get fucking Arby fries or fucking
Those are
Checkers
great
fries. Yeah.
You can't put
McDonald's
Arby's
fries
fries
are
into the
bomb.
mix
I
of
ain't gonna lie.
fries.
Really
Arby's fries are a
bomb.
different kind. Like anybody
McDonald's
can eat
don't
an
got that
Arby
shit.
fry all the time.
Okay, but they make like the same, like you know how they make like regular fries, but they make them taste like curly fries too. If you don't, I think they're
yeah,
called
I've never had their
Sidewinders.
regular. Because curly,
Yeah,
if you're
no.
gonna go to Arby's, you gotta get curly.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I don't feel like any fries
we
are
said,
better than
we
theirs.
said one last call out, but I'm calling one group of people out. The Moments Hillbillies / Rednecks. You listen to our shit, but you don't follow us on Twitter. Fucking follow us.
And subscribe, leave a like, comment, and turn on post notifications.
Because we know some of y'all are gonna be on here, and it's gonna be awkward if y'all don't follow us on Twitter and on here. If you come on, that's gonna be a little bit awkward. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, overall, back to our topic. First week of podcasts. I'm hyped that we're done with it, and we can
Oh,
move
yeah.
on. Can't wait till we start having guests soon when we're off break. So, I think
So
that,
should we announce the first guest? We think
Do we have a
it's all
first
gonna
guest?
be.
I don't know
We
who
think
our
it's all
first
gonna
guest
be Joe
is.
Bro.
Oh,
It's a good possibility because
yeah.
I love
We
his
just
stories.
We just did like a whole segment on the man. Like we just talked about him for like 10 minutes. So.
Very true.
Okay, yeah. I guess we all have said that then. Okay, so I think Joe Rowe is probably gonna be our first guest then.
Oh yeah, we gotta like prove ourselves when we're talking about that man's voice, dude. It's like I don't know.
It's
like
angelic.
the
It's
white
angelic.
version.
It's angelic.
It's like Barack Obama, but the white version of it. Like you know how Obama
You said
says
Barack
like that.
Obama has a great voice. Like
Dude.
like Morgan Freeman,
Obama has a great voice, bro.
I guess.
Joe could be like a
Alright.
radio host, dude.
Dude, he could. He
But-
could.
Enough about Joe. We'll talk to him in the future. I mean, we just almost got on another tangent.
Fucking
about
never
Joe
did
for,
like
like,
Man's a
Joe.
goat.
Never.
Let's get on to the. Okay, let's talk about some unpopular opinions you guys have. What are
yeah, this is a
alright.
segment we brought up last week. We're bringing it back this week. It seemed pretty popular, especially when we brought up White Castle. White Castle's not being brought up today. Not happening. sorry if you guys were hoping
Dude.
for it, because White Castle's dead, and we're not talking
We all
about it.
agreed that on the ride up to the Michigan game, we're gonna
No,
get a fucking
no,
box of
no, we did not all agree.
sliders.
I mean,
It's not
2/3
agree
of
at
us
all.
agreed, so that's more than 50%. So that means it's
Yeah,
gotta happen.
Okay. Like I said, White Castle's not fucking happening.
All right. Well, let's go to our unpopular opinions. What do you got? What do you got for this week? So we can rant
With
on
it
that.
being the holiday season, and after Thanksgiving, you got the Black Fridays and Cyber Monday. But let me tell you something, guys. There's no point in having those names or actually doing it at this point. They're so pointless. Let me tell you something. Black Friday starts on Monday, and you don't even got to go to the store, man. All the deals are online, which makes Cyber Monday pointless because the same fucking deals happened a week before
Okay.
Cyber Monday.
I just want to contradict that with one little thing. It's not
Can
called.
you
It's
stop
not
using
like
the word
only-
contradict? Can you just contradict it without saying
Yeah.
contradicting?
All right. Anyways, but it's not like only called Cyber Monday. It's called Cyber Week. Like Cyber Monday is the start of Cyber Week. That's why it goes all fucking week.
What I've
Black
always seen it
Friday
as
goes all week,
right
not all
after
Black
right
Week.
after Thanksgiving. It's
Black
Black,
Week.
right after Thanksgiving at like 5. Everybody goes out, does their Black
That
Friday
sounded
shopping.
borderline racist.
Does
Which
anybody
makes no
actually go
sense.
out on Friday? I feel like
Wow.
everybody goes Thanksgiving night.
Dom, did
Black
you not
Friday-
go out on Friday?
I went out Friday morning because my girlfriend wanted to go, not because I wanted to go. And guess what? We bought normal things. We didn't even buy gifts. I bought deodorant.
Well, was it even that packed?
No.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it's always
I
packed
mean, except for the
Thursday
bitch at
afternoon.
Walmart I was about to fight.
I
Tell
feel
us
like
about
it should
that.
start at like midnight or some shit on Friday.
It wasn't even
Why
that
didn't we
bad.
get that at Dom's story? Let's hear
It
about
took
how
like
you
30
bought
seconds.
a
All I
ticket.
do, you know how when you're by the game section in Walmart, it's like two separate aisles, one right side, one left side, so there's plenty of space to walk down, when you go from like the games to grocery, you know what I'm talking about, that
Yeah,
long ass aisle?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to walk down the right aisle because, that's how you do it. That's correct. And this bitch with her car is trying to get past 3 people and try to turn down that same aisle when there's no room, and you should probably wait like half a second. That's it. Half a second, you'll be behind me. No, she decides to push a cart so far that I have to go on the left side, on the other side of, like the fucking $5 DVDs, and completely reroute because she decides if I don't move, she's gonna fucking whack me with her cart. Well, guess what, bitch? If you would have touched me with your cart, I would have taken that cart and pushed it across the whole fucking store.
Nah,
Then
you would have
continue-
flopped. You would have flopped.
I just want to say this is like the second week in a row Dom almost got in a fight with somebody.
What happened last week?
Yeah, wait, what happened last week?
When somebody tried to fucking break in your house.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't getting a fight. That was Jack. But
Dude,
true,
when
you
I
got a lot.
went Black Friday shopping, I just went into Best Buy. There was this long ass line around it, and I was just waiting in my car until they opened because it was like
If
4:55.
If you're gonna get something tech related, go on fucking Amazon.
No. So listen to this. I scammed these guys of waiting in line. So they're sitting there. There's only like one door. They're wrapped around the building, and then a bunch of people are waiting outside, just waiting for the line to end, and then they'll walk in. And then one of the guys goes, "There's still like 100, 150 people in the line." He goes, "Hey, just open up the other door." And then we walked in. The other door. 100 people are still waiting in line.
Damn.
Dude, it was so bogus.
Didn't anybody say anything about it?
No, well, everybody that I was standing with outside, they were like, "Holy shit, what the hell?" Dude just let us in. Everybody was just sitting there still walking in. I was like, the fuck?
All right, so I got something that proves our point about there's no point in going to the store, right? So we were me and Abby went to Kohl's after Walmart, right? So while we're at Kohl's, we see that both registers have lines literally to the back of the store.
Okay.
I stood there for 5 seconds, and all of a sudden Abby goes, "They have them online. Let's go." I was like, "Then why the fuck did we come here?"
Dude,
You
all the
guys
mom
came there,
stores are,
bought it,
shouldn't
and went
go.
and got everything, and then stood in line, and then just put it all back.
All the mom
Yes.
stores are always crazy on fucking Black Friday. Like Kohl's, Michael's, fucking.
That's why everybody
what's
just
the other
goes
one?
and does it
Ross.
online.
Dude, all the
It's
mom
literally the
stores.
same exact deals.
But
And
Walmart
with
is
the amount
always
of
going to be
stuff you're
packed.
buying, it's free. No, Walmart wasn't packed. Walmart was like a
What?
normal day. I
I remember I went there
a
like
normal
3
day.
years ago, and Walmart was insane.
Let me tell you something, Cole. Black Friday's evolved, and there's stores really aren't that packed anymore, man.
I mean, that's kind of good in a way, because
Then again, what's like the problem with going? I mean, I can see why you would prefer to go online.
Because,
But what's the problem with going?
well,
One,
it's
you don't have
packed.
to wait in line. Two,
Yeah.
you don't have to get out of your house.
Well, you just said it wasn't that packed now, so it's
It's
like
still more than usual, though. And do you like standing in line, Colton? Do you like standing in line?
Well, I mean, if they're gonna have them online, why would you go and stand in a line?
No,
Exactly.
I'm not saying that it's not better. I'm just saying what's the problem with
And-
actually going.
wasting your gas, wasting your time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather if you could do it online, right? Like,
That's like,
And most
well, you can
Black
make that
Friday
argument
deals
for every
nowadays
fucking day.
online include free shipping. And if they don't, if you spend a certain amount of money, which you're probably going to do because you're Christmas shopping, you're going to get free shipping.
that's like saying, Colton, when you bought your webcam and your mic, why did you get it on Amazon instead of going to Best Buy?
Is it as cheap as fuck?
It was cheaper at Best Buy.
No, you said you got like a $50 or $60 fucking what's it called, webcam. I got mine for like almost $50.
No, it was a deal. It was a deal, and they made the webcam like $20. But anyways, it's still the same scenario though.
And then I got like a almost $200 mic for fucking not even $90.
No, I looked up the exact mic you got. It was a deal.
Okay, stop fucking bitching about your mics and webcams. Jesus Christ, nobody fucking cares. Fucking soccer moms.
I mean, I was just saying. I mean, that is.
You can't
it's
say
just
nobody cares if we were just talking about it for like 30 minutes.
True. But wait, was this
I
even
guess.
an unpopular opinion? Did we even?
I mean, I find it unpopular. I find Black Friday unpopular. I don't think you should go. It's not a thing anymore. Many people say it is. Many people enjoy going
Nah,
out that
I
day.
definitely still think
why?
it's. I definitely still think it's a thing though.
It is, which is why I'm like, why is it still a thing?
All
It
right.
shouldn't be.
One thing I just came up with in my head: movies on Thanksgiving are like the most overrated shit.
What?
You say movies
who
on
watches
Thanksgiving?
movies on
What?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like you know how
What
the
the
like
fuck are you talking about?
You should be
No,
watching
like,
sports, and
you know
that's
how
it.
like every other fucking movie comes out on Thanksgiving and like the lines are
No.
always packed.
Never
Like,
heard of
why,
it.
Why do people?
Never.
No, like it's a thing actually. Like it's
I
actually
don't
a
think
fucking-
it
I've
is.
never heard of that.
No, because I went. We had to get more stuffing mix on
I'm
Thanksgiving.
pretty sure you're just gonna get shit on for the rest of the segment. So I'm pretty sure you
No,
should
no,
just
this is-
not
this
say
is the
anything
thing.
about it.
We had to go get more stuffing mix on Thanksgiving, and it was like 12, like noonish, and so we went like by the I forgot where we fucking went, but it was like almost by the mall. We drove past it because we were in Bradley, and then I think it was Meyer, but anyways, so we went there, and then dude, there was like 2 lines outside of the fucking movie theater. I shit you not. There was like 2
No
fucking lines.
way, bro. I went to the
swear.
Avengers release. There wasn't a line outside. That's bullshit. I call
No.
bullshit.
No, I'm not even shitting you. There's like 2 lines. I don't know if they were waiting for the movie theater or not, but there was 2 lines right by the movie theater. Not even shitting you.
Well,
I
I've
don't
never
think
heard
it's
of
for a movie.
anybody doing that.
Most people buy movie tickets online nowadays, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, usually all we do, we eat, then we watch sports, and then after that, it's everybody's fucking tired. And we just-
Right.
yeah, I never heard somebody let's go to a movie. If they are, they're watching a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, fuck Hallmark. Jesus Christ, they're all the same. You bitches out there watch Hallmark, please. Do
Wait,
yourself
no.
a favor.
Hey, my grandma,
Stop
shout out to her. She'll watch
it.
Hallmark for the
Stop.
whole entire Christmas.
That's
Dom,
Abby's
what'd you
mom.
say?
Abby's mom watches it every day of her life.
I personally, I
Every
can't stand
single
Hallmark, but
fucking day. I
Nah,
can't
what-
do it.
What'd you say last week? You were like, they fight, then they kiss, and then it fucking
Bro,
snows or
it's
some
like,
shit like that.
a lady likes to go back to her hometown and she finds her past lover who is currently with somebody else, but they had this spark. And during this spark, there end up being a conflict between each other where she's like, no, this isn't right, and she leaves. And then the man realizes his heart's with the old chick, so he dumps his current chick, goes for her old chick. They get all happy, all lovey-dovey. They stand outside. It starts snowing, and they fucking kiss. It's the end of the movie. They're live happily fucking ever after. That's every
No,
fucking Hallmark movie.
The way you put it last week, you were like, and then it snows.
Right, that's what it is. And then it snows. It always ends with snow, man.
yeah, to me, Hallmark movies are just boring.
They're horrible. They're fucking horrible. And it's all the same actors.
Yeah,
There's
true.
my
It is.
single
It is
one.
the same people. But I don't know. My grandma could sit there and just watch them the whole month of December.
I don't know how.
They're so cute. No, they're not. A puppy is cute. Hallmark is shit.
It's cute like the first 10, and then after that, it just kind of gets.
No, it's not cute.
All right, what other unpopular opinions you got?
Well, back to Black Friday just for a few seconds. In the comments, please tell us, do you believe Black Friday should still be a thing? Do you do Black Friday shopping? And if you do, how avid of a Black Friday shopper are you?
I don't know that many people that are like crazy, like some people with they're like coupon and everything and looking for the best.
We're about
best
to
deals.
fucking find out.
Just wait 3 days, or sometimes the Cyber Monday sales start on fucking Black Friday. So why not just fucking shop online for the same shit that you're gonna get? If not
Yeah,
better
I don't
shit.
know. I
You can
really
literally,
don't fucking know,
you
man.
can. All right, say you're gonna go to Macy's. Go to Macy's.com. Search up what the fuck you're gonna get at the fucking store.
Hey, no
It's
free
most
brand
likely
deals.
gonna-
The fuck?
It's most likely. All right, fucking.
No free brand deals. Hey, speaking of brand deals, we don't have a sponsor yet. Even though we have 22 subs, that is going up each and every single day. So become our sponsor.
I don't know about
before it's
every
too
single
late.
day.
So Nike, if you're listening.
Very true. Nike, I have like fucking 50 of your shirts. It's like 10 of your sweatpants. Dude, I'm your guy. I will wear it every
We
single
could be
day.
the next Colin Kaepernick for you, but like
Yikes.
not.
Why
Gonna
would
pick
you?
the less controversial
Yeah,
athlete.
we're not
like,
as
gonna say,
Yeah,
hey,
controversial.
Why the fuck
LeBron,
would you put
we're your
Colin
next
Kaepernick?
LeBron James. Hey, we're your next Kobe Bryant. No, hey guys, we're your next Colin fucking Kaepernick. That's a great idea, Cole. Great fucking idea.
All right. So, all right. What other opinions you got?
I'm gonna bring up a movie opinion that I have. Star Wars is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the
I
games
just
are
haven't
fun.
watched. I've never gotten into it.
People call this the greatest movie franchise series of all time. And I find it so hard getting through almost every single movie. The only movie I can somewhat watch is the one where Anakin turns Darth Vader, and that's because I love it when the kids are like, Anakin, are you here to protect us? And he goes, zoom, lightsaber out, and he fucking slaughters them motherfuckers. That is
How about
hilarious.
The only Star Wars I've watched is Family Guys.
Oh, those are way better than the regular Star Wars. Let me fucking tell
I
you.
felt like if I watched the Star Wars and like watched 2 or 3 of the movies, I bet I'd get into it. But
No, but you wouldn't call it the greatest franchise of all time.
well,
'Cause it's
what's
It's really
probably
not.
the greatest franchise
Mr.
of all time?
Ecker, if you ever watch our podcast, I'm sorry, dude, because this is like your favorite movie series of all time. But this shit
How?
sucks.
Dude, each fucking movie is like 3 hours long.
You want to know how lame this Star Wars shit is?
A
People don't talk
repetitive
about Star Wars.
bullshit.
The best thing they're talking about from The Mandalorian is a fucking baby Yoda. That's the best thing you can talk about, a baby fucking Yoda.
Well,
Come on.
what's
And
considered the best movie series?
That's a great question. What are some movie series that are better? If you
anyway.
listen to Courage JD on YouTube, he would tell you Transformers, and I would tell you he's fucking smoking something.
I don't
21
really
Jump
know
Street
too
is pretty
many.
fucking hilarious.
I don't really know too many movie series, to be honest. Or like right off the top of my head, but here, let me look up.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well,
for the
besides
franchise,
Marvel, 'cause
pretty
I don't
fucking
know.
huge. I'd take the Avengers over it. Fuck.
Toy Story, Harry Potter,
I love Harry Potter. I fucking love
Pirates of the
Harry Potter.
Caribbean.
I like the books better. Not even gonna lie.
Well, yeah,
James
the books are
Bond.
always better, but
Um,
I'd take a lot of this over Star Wars.
21 Jump Street is pretty fucking.
I don't think I can take a comedy to movie sequel over Star Wars.
Really?
If
I
I probably
don't.
had to choose, I'd probably
They really
say.
have no relation, dude.
I mean, Toy Story. Nah, not Toy Story. I'd,
No.
Who the fuck can take Toy Story seriously?
Honestly,
watch
it could be
Jurassic Park-
Transformers.
Jurassic
Transformers
Park
is a
is
good
serious.
series.
It's really not. Though.
Honestly, after Megan Fox leaves, it's pretty shit.
I don't know. Transformers has still got a good
Yeah.
idea behind it, but definitely, I don't think Star Wars for sure.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's Star Wars. I'm sorry, everybody. I mean, you can hype it up all you want. It was some of the greatest movies of that time, yes, because of the shit they were able to do that was so ahead of their time. But the time is up, and let me tell you, that shit's whack.
What was
What?
special about it? Their fucking special effects. Go watch
Yes,
Doctor Strange.
I'm just saying though, for the special effect, well, Doctor Strange came out in the fucking late 2010s, idiot.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if you want some
But I
good
will,
special
yes, you are correct.
effects.
Doctor Strange is fucking dope as shit. The
I've
whole
never-
battle in the city where the buildings are just turning. Oh
Hell yeah.
my god, that is dope.
When I first saw it, I thought it was pretty shit, but then I watched it again, and it
The
was
amount
pretty
of
fucking
effort and
good.
time and work that takes for people to do that shit is fucking insane, but it's so worth it.
Hell yeah.
All right, so what? You got any more unpopular opinions?
Great question. Colton, do you have any unpopular opinions that we need to know besides the fucking movies on Thanksgiving that I've never heard of?
Dude, you've never heard of that?
No,
I've
I've never heard of
it.
that, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm breaking your heart, but no, I haven't.
And it
No, I
wouldn't
don't
make
give a
sense
fuck,
from like a
but-
movie standpoint. Everybody's with their family. Why would they go to a movie?
I don't know, but people fucking do it.
Hmm.
I don't know why
Yes.
they do it, but they fucking
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna call you a liar because I've never done any research on it, but I just
Why do you,
don't understand.
why do you think like every other movie comes out on Thanksgiving?
I've never heard
What
of a
movie
movie
comes out on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Please name one.
What was that new one that came out? I think it was like Knives Out or some shit. That came out on Thanksgiving.
Knives Out.
What?
It's
What
like
is
a
that?
murder bit. It's like they're trying to find out who killed their like dad or something. It actually looks pretty fucking good. But it's like a murder mystery comedy kind of thing. It's like they're trying to figure out who like killed their dad because like he was fucking rich as fuck. I don't know.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but that movie came out on Wednesday, the 27th.
What? There was something that came out on fucking Thanksgiving. I don't know, but shit, like,
I've never heard of that.
I swear to God, there was something that came out on Thanksgiving. I don't know.
You
So,
know,
any more unpopular
yeah.
opinions?
Do you have
for today?
any others?
Um,
I don't.
oh, really? Throw me under the spot, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I
Did
I
you
just didn't know if you had
prefer
any more
shit?
down besides that. 'Cause I don't. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. No, I don't.
all right. Well, let's move on
I
to.
have one, but we're not going to discuss it. I'm just going to say it just to piss off Colton. Utah does not deserve to be in the top 6 of the college football playoff. They suck dick. They haven't played anybody. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
sorry,
good.
Colton.
Yeah, that's.
All right,
But,
Cole,
okay,
cut that out
talk about
because
that later.
fucking
Talk
sports
about it
is
later.
dog.
Okay.
All
But,
right, let's talk
all
about
right,
our celebrity crushes. Cause
Hold on. I got one thing to talk about.
Okay,
I got a movie review. Okay, I saw a movie, and it wasn't on Thanksgiving,
Is it
but I
Frozen?
saw a movie. It was Frozen 2. And
I think
here
everybody and their mom saw Frozen too.
Did you see Frozen 2, Colton?
I didn't see Frozen
I
2.
did see Frozen too.
I haven't even seen Frozen 1.
Oh, well, let it go and watch it, buddy. You see what I did there? That's called a pun.
Dude,
Uh,
Frozen
Alright,
is like
well,
one of
back
the
to my review,
girliest.
so shut the fuck up. Oh, okay.
It is. It's literally made for little girls.
You watch Tangled? That's way worse.
I did not watch Tangled.
I had to.
Tangled-
My girlfriend likes it.
Well, yeah, that's the difference. You have a girlfriend.
Sorry, you just like fucking lame, Cole.
I'm not lame. I'm not cuffed, you know?
They're just not into you, huh?
Oh, they're into me.
Alright.
Alright, but yeah, I think Frozen's dumb.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back to my review. You can hate it as much as you want. Here's my review. Okay. A lot of this I found myself comparing Frozen 2 to Frozen 1 because you always got to compare the second to the second movie to the
Yeah,
first.
there was a black guy in the second one though.
Whoa, let's not bring race into this. That's never a topic you want to talk about because
No,
you're just
there was
taking
like
shit on.
there was like no races other than white in the first one.
That's good. But I'm just not gonna bring up race because it always ends up being controversial. So, Frozen 2. I compared the music. Frozen 1. It rocked your fucking ass on the songs because let me tell you, there was not a let it go in this movie at all. I did not feel like I wanted to belt it out. Okay, these songs kind of sucked ass. 2, the storyline. Once again, not as good as Frozen. I found myself predicting the whole movie as I watched it, which is okay. Not impressive. It's a children's movie, Dom. Shut the fuck up. I get it, but
Yeah, you think a 5-year-old little girl is gonna predict what the fuck's gonna happen next?
3, never watch Frozen 2 in theaters because you'll have half the 10-year-olds or under crying after something bad happens, and you're like, shut the fuck up. It's a Disney movie. It's gonna get better in like 5 minutes.
Say Frozen 3.
I said Frozen 2. I said 10-year. I talked about the 10-year-olds and how they start crying. Okay.
Pretty sure you said Frozen 3. I was
Okay,
gonna fight.
well, if I did, I'm predicting the future they're making a Frozen 3. I hope not.
Yeah,
but
in like
maybe
20
they
fucking
will.
years.
All right, but after all of this, I must give it a score. And my score is a 6.1. It means less than
That's
average.
your I am.
You can watch it.
If
That's
you're
your Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah,
Well, Rotten Tomatoes does percentages, sir.
your I am whatever it's. I forget what it's
Sure. It's more of like a Barstool pizza review number, but yeah, we'll go with that.
called. Okay. Why is 6.1 though?
Because
Yeah,
it was below average. But if you're like a kid that wants to watch it, like because a 1 through 10 without a decimal is a rookie score. You always need a decimal. You should have learned that by now. But
I don't know. Something could just
6.1
be a
is what it is.
solid 7.
Yeah, just say it.
This wasn't a
Six
solid
out of
7.
10.
I'll tell you that.
Why would you
right now.
why would you round it up from 1, like 0.1?
6.1 because it deserved more than the 6, but nothing more than 6.1.
No, I'm talking about what Cole said. He said it would be a 7. Why would you round it up from having it a 0.1?
Because Cole doesn't know how to do math. But yeah, 6.1. If you're a kid, you might like it. Nowhere near the first Frozen. It's still a decent children's movie if you're a child. So 6.1 is a solid score.
A decent children's movie if you're a child.
Did Abby like it?
She actually tried saying it was better than the first Frozen, and I was just like, "You're never fucking watching."
Okay, so you're definitely gonna get some shit on this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Abby, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
Frozen, all right. Well, anyway, that's the review. Let's fucking move on, because no one probably cares about Frozen 2.
Are we doing that celebrity crush thing?
Of course.
All right, who wants to start it off?
All right, so Cole, you can start it off. You got to do one man and one girl.
All right, I have no man crushes, not because I can't find any.
A man crush. You're just scared to say it. It's
I can't find any.
So
you just want to ask so macho
masculine.
What?
You're saying you don't have a man crush, you Cowboys dick right around Dak Prescott.
No, I don't have a man crush, but
okay,
I have a woman crush. Selena Gomez.
Okay, name.
Selena Gomez.
That is the most generic.
I don't care. Generic. I don't care. Selena Gomez.
I'll let you hear mine. My man is Zac Efron.
Sexy.
Have you ever seen Baywatch?
Right oh yeah, that lifeguard. Holy. Shirtless almost the whole movie, women and men. If your man crushes Zac Efron, go get it.
I hope Abby listens to that part. Oh my.
She knows I'm a Zac Efron fan, so. I've been a Zac Efron fan since he was all in this together, motherfucker.
What the hell?
Okay, buddy. All right, and my woman crush probably be Zendaya. Or Demi Lovato.
Kind of generic. Demi Lovato's a surprise. I didn't know you were in the Wrist Cutters, but that's so cool.
Cool.
You know, I'm talking about Camp Rush with Demi Lovato.
Camp Rock, you mean Camp Rush.
Camp Rush.
Dude, what?
God damn, one person fucks, never just fucks. It is not 1 a.m. Don't make it up to make yourself sound better.
Yeah.
It's midnight, Cole.
Midnight. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're rounding like Cole.
I'm living off of G Fuel right now, okay?
No, you
live off. Like you say that every
you say that every podcast.
Because I am every fucking podcast.
Alright, back to mine though.
Dude, how
can you say that? No, I'm talking about Selena Gomez. How can you guys say that's the most generic?
Do you know how many people say Selena Gomez? Like, I feel like if you watched Disney growing up from anywhere between the 2000s and 2010s, you would pick Selena Gomez.
What other girl would you pick?
From what? Like Disney? From Disney?
No. Just like girls.
Oh, you want to know ours? You want to know ours?
No, actually, I want to change mine. The girl that played Teddy in Good Luck Charlie, she was fine.
Bridget Mendler?
Mendler. Oh, okay. Thank God you didn't say Charlie.
I mean,
I know she
how old is she though,
man?
But nah, you're tweaked for that. Bridget Mendler was not that.
You're tweaking, dude. She was fine as hell. And then when she played that vampire in Wizards of Waverly Place, whew.
No. What? Okay. Well, what do you have? So wait, out of every girl, you would choose Bridget Mendler.
Right.
Every Disney.
No, we're not talking about Disney. We're just talking about in general. That's why I said you went for Bridget Mendler.
Well, in general, Bella Thorne can get it.
What?
Why are you still naming Disney? What the fuck is wrong with you? Second of all,
she's a porn director now.
Oh, congratulations! Doesn't make her any hotter.
She knows what she's doing. You know.
But it doesn't change her face.
That's true.
She doesn't have an ugly face. Ariana Grande can get it too.
That's Courage JD's girl. I'm gonna say that every time. If you don't watch Courage JD on YouTube, I'm gonna plug him in because that guy is a hilarious.
And he's the plug god. He's the plug god.
Ariana Grande. True, he's the plug god.
If you're watching a video and Courage didn't plug in it, he's not doing his job.
Does he not have a wife?
He has a girlfriend.
But it should be Ariana Grande.
True.
But it's not.
I mean, he was in a video with her. That's all I gotta say.
Man's making moves.
You know how many porn videos fucking Bella Thorne's been in? You saying that's her fucking...
Zero. She's been in zero. She's directed a couple. She's been in zero.
I'm pretty sure she was in a porn video.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't because it'd be all over the internet. Maybe her nudes got leaked, but she definitely wasn't in a porn.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
So, though, you would want your girlfriend to be in a porno, basically?
I mean, if like you
I wouldn't call
or your wife,
girlfriend, to be honest.
Like, if you possibly got with her, you'd want her to be in porn.
I mean, if she's only directing, yeah, I don't see the problem in that.
Well, you
just
said she
she's
was in
not-
multiple.
And you guys just said that she was directing.
Okay.
And I
Is that-
never
is
said
that all you
multiple.
got?
I said a. Yeah, I guess.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's
Yeah,
a good guess. That's all you had.
Oh, okay. Well, we haven't heard Dom's.
All right. Well, we'll start with the women. We'll start with the females. All right. I got 2 females. Okay. They've changed throughout the years, but as of right now, they're still the same 2.
Tom, I'm gonna
Probably
cut you
because of
off
the
real
movies
quick.
I watched. Well, thanks, man. Fucking thanks.
You can have Zac Efron. I'm choosing Channing Tatum.
That's a fucking easy pick. That's kind of lame, but that's cool, man. Thanks for giving me Zac Efron.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, my 2 females. I'm gonna start off with one of them. I've just liked her since Zombieland. Emma Stone is my girl, and
Okay.
she can get it. Okay, that's all I gotta say. She can get it.
Get it, she shall.
Emma Stone, you're just perfect, girl. Keep doing you. Dom's here.
Yikes! That was so cringe. So that's your girl, Emma Stone.
Yeah, man. Don't hate on Emma Stone. She can do anything. She went from Zombieland to fucking La La Land. You feel me, man?
Okay.
I do not feel you, Emma Stone. Emma Stone.
What is wrong with my girl Emma Stone?
It's not one of my top picks in like my top 25 at
Yeah, you
least.
picked Selena Gomez. I don't want to fucking hear it. You fucking.
Dude, Selena
Emma Stone's
Gomez is
not in your
so hot. I
25.
don't want to talk. I don't even want to hear it.
Emma Stone's not in your top 25.
No,
You're
I don't.
tweaking.
I don't find her as hot.
You are twacking.
But anybody that is watching this still, put in the comments who is yours, because I gotta know what some of y'all think of what a hot girl is.
True. Alright, my second one's not a hot person. It's just a beautiful, elegant person. That's another Emma. That's Emma Watson. Probably from my very big fans of Harry Potter. But after Harry Potter, oh my goodness, she still looked fine as hell. She started off as all this little nerdy, curly-headed weirdo in the first Harry Potter, but she glowed the fuck up by the end, my dude. She glowed up.
Yeah, she
Alright.
fine. But
Oh, you
Like,
say
yeah.
Emma Watson is fine, but you don't say Emma Stone is fine?
what? Oh, who? What was her name? What was the girl from the Avengers?
Which one? Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, I
Black
couldn't think of her
Widow,
name.
baby.
That could also be in one of them.
Okay, but she's not over fucking Emma Stone.
Oh yeah, she is. She's like one of the top.
What?
Like yeah, she's one of the top
I
actresses.
feel like
that
she
are...
used to be one of my tops, but then like over the last few years, she's kind of fallen off, man.
Dude, I would pick Demi Lovato over her.
Yeah,
Not
no,
even
you're a
shitting
tweak with that.
Yeah, you're a tweak with that one, buddy.
You going line to line with her?
Oh yeah.
I hope nobody likes Demi Lovato's watching this because they're gonna shit on us, dude. And now I'm gonna go to my man crush. I got 2 of those too. So Cole, even though you couldn't find one, I found 2. And obviously, I'm gonna start with Zac Efron, the dude. That's the GOAT. He went from dancing in High School Musical to being this rip motherfucker in Baywatch. Let me tell you,
And then Ted
that
Bundy.
man is. Oh, Ted Bundy did great in. Oh, Greatest Showman. The man can sing with that too now. Oh my God, this man's a legend. I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
something.
before Dom gets an
This
erection, let's
This
go on to
may
your
sound
second one.
this may sound a little fruity. I was Zac Efron's Troy Bolton for Halloween one year.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wore the outfit he wore for the musical performance, and I had an inflatable basketball.
Okay, that's gay. That's
Okay.
gay. I don't care.
Pretty
That's
cute, man.
kind of sus. Abby, if you're
Kinda.
listening to that, what the fuck are you
She likes.
dating?
She's a big High School Musical fan, so I bet she loves it.
That's...
You guys roleplay?
Yeah, I'm about to
in
say,
your
y'all on the
Halloween
roleplay shit?
We're
Jeez.
all in this together.
Not
Alright,
a
well-
fan of
Who's the
that.
blonde? Emily Tisdale? Ashley Tisdale? Is that her name? Does Abby dress up as her?
Come on, why would she dress up as her? Troy ain't with her. Troy's with Gabriella, motherfucker.
Yeah, but at the beginning.
So she would dress up as Gabrielle?
Gabriella, don't get it
Or
right,
Gabrielle,
dumbass.
fuck, whatever.
Abby. Yeah,
Vanessa
alright.
Hudgens.
All right, can you guys stop hating or something to name my second man crush?
I guess.
We were only hating because you said you dressed up as fucking Zac Efron for
Hey,
Halloween.
okay, well, second man crush would be the dude Bradley Cooper. That man is just
Bradley,
a fantastic
what the fuck?
actor, dude. He went from being in a comedy like The fucking Hangover to doing movies like American Sniper and the Lady Gaga one. What is that one called, dude? Fuck, it was so good. Fuck, what is that called? Come on, someone's gotta help me with that. Come on,
Yeah,
come
I'll look
on,
it up
come
real
on.
quick.
I don't
I'm
even know
looking
what
at-
you're talking about.
It has a great song. It's called "Star Is Born." That's what it is. "A Star Is Born." They sing "Shallow." That's the song. It's great, great movie. If anybody's not seen it yet, watch it. Great movie. Bradley Cooper is fantastic in it. He even sings. Nobody even knew this motherfucker could sing. He went
Ooh.
from acting to just randomly singing.
You know another
Okay.
one.
Yeah, people say that song's so good. That song is not that good.
You know another
What?
one.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
You say Matt fucking Damon?
Okay, I think
Hell
we
yeah,
need to
Jason
move off of
I
this.
think this is where we cut off this segment.
Yeah, that was.
Jason Bourne.
Nah, dude.
Okay.
No.
We gotta
You
move
don't
on
like
to
you
our.
some-
We gotta move on to the final topic because
What?
that you're just going off on some dumb stuff right now.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We-
guys, in
You
recent
didn't even
news,
pick a man.
if you haven't heard, if Colton shut up, Taylor Swift apparently was the artist of the decade.
In the American Music Awards.
What? Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of deserved it if you look
No.
it up.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, no.
buddy. Okay.
If you
stop
like
kissing
listening to the
that.
same song with different words fucking 30 times.
I mean, you could argue that Bruno kind of does that too.
He doesn't.
What? Dude, he went from singing sad songs like Renee and Just the Way You Are to going old school and doing shit like Treasure in this whole fucking other album, dude. Come on, he completely
Most of his
changed
songs-
style of music.
Most of his songs are a sad, slow beat.
What are you
Treasure's a sad
talking
slow
about?
beat.
24 Karat Magic?
Besides, when he started going into upbeat, he started with sad.
Hey, and that was.
Oh
during
shit, that was the whole
decade.
album, dumbass. That was the fucking type of album he had. Then he changed albums. Taylor Swift, all of her albums are the fucking same. It's either some
was that one song that-
poppy song or it's
Hey.
about how someone
All
broke
I'm
up
saying
with her
is,
for the
from the
50th
facts
time.
you
You know
look at it,
cool,
Taylor Swift,
or-
she deserves it. She has the most
Dom.
top 10 hits, and she has second most top number ones. So
Who is the most number one hit, Skull?
Bruno, and then
Oh,
he has
all I care
9
about
less
is number
top
one.
tens
If
than
you're
her.
not first,
You
you're
know what
last,
the bet-
He has 9 less top tens
Dom.
than her.
What was the name of that song where he's like, I should have bought you flowers? What was the name of that one?
Man,
Yes,
great
dude, that is
song.
song of the fucking decade, dude. I don't care what
Just
you
the Way You Are, great
Okay,
song.
well,
Marriage,
since we're talking
great
about
song.
songs of the
Blacked Out of
decade.
Heaven, great song. 24 Karat Magic, great song.
song.
Come on.
All right, well, since you're talking about songs of the decade,
Well,
what
I have one other thing to say before this. Anybody that tries saying that Drake deserves to be artist of the decade, shut up. His music sucks. It's all the fucking same. It's lame.
Well, he hasn't
might
put
bop
anything out in
one
a
or two
while,
of them.
even.
Also, Justin Bieber. All the music is the same. The Biebs, yeah, he popped off, but it was for all the same females that loved him when he was 10.
Sorry, did you just say the Biebs?
I mean, yeah, that's his nickname, is it not?
Yeah, I mean,
Not that I ever
is his-
fucking heard.
No, it
What are you
is his
talking
nickname.
about?
Yeah, it
Like,
is
do you
his
live
nickname.
under a rock?
I don't live under Justin
But all right,
Bieber's
since
cock.
since we were talking about music of the decade, what are some of the songs? Like, we got to talk about what was the top
Like
one-hit
one-hit.
wonder.
Well, we're talking about one-hit wonders.
Yeah, let's talk
do we
about
have to
one-hit
name
wonders.
the top or just like reckon
Or
miss?
what do you when you
Like,
think of
do
a
you want
one-hit
our
wonder?
favorite one, or do we
Uh,
think the one that was the most popular?
All right, let me read some off.
What's
for
the
you
okay
guys.
here most memorable one first?
All right,
So the one you
For
think of
me-
one-hit wonder, you think of this.
pumped up kicks, probably.
I always think of
Really?
Gangnam
I didn't
Style.
find that song that
I always think of
popular.
Gangnam Style when I think of a one-hit wonder. Because I don't remember
What
hearing
about
another
Mother,
song.
Father, Gentleman?
What?
The fuck is that?
Yeah, that's his second song.
Yeah, exactly. My point proven. So yeah, he had a song that hit like 3 billion views, and then I don't remember listening to another
Gangnam
thing.
Style.
Rude. Why you gotta be so rude?
I didn't
That's a
find
one-hit
that.
wonder.
And then what's probably your guys' favorite?
My
Cheerleader.
favorite one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Cheerleader's pretty good. I don't know. What does the fox say? Pretty fucking
Okay,
good song, if
buddy.
you ask me.
Party
you're
rock.
gonna hate
is
on
probably
what's
mine,
you're
actually.
gonna hate. You're gonna hate on that song. Really?
Party rock is probably mine.
That's not a one-hit wonder. They had "Sexy" and "I Know It."
Okay. Well,
They also might have
That-
one or two more songs, just so you know.
technically.
Mm, Let me see.
Before we give the rest of ours, in the comments, leave what your favorite song of 2010 was. Also, leave your favorite one-hit wonder.
We're not 2010 of this whole decade.
The 2010s is the decade, idiot.
Oh, I didn't hear. I thought you said of 2010. Idiot.
I don't know.
What was that? I think you mumbled something.
No, I didn't say anything. So what's the next topic?
Well,
We're not done. We're not
yeah,
done.
I still gotta figure out. I probably.
Oh my God, Cole.
I don't know what.
It's hard. There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of ones that bring memory. Like the Harlem Shake was one of the biggest trends.
I don't know. I used to
Yeah,
listen to
but was it a
Pumped Up
good
Kicks
song,
all
though?
the time.
I'm saying, bro.
All the other kids with the... You guys thought that song was that good? It's literally about someone like shooting up kids.
That or remember Stacy's mom?
That was not 2010s.
Yeah,
it's
probably
not-
wasn't.
It's not pumped up kids.
It's Pumped Up Kicks.
I know, but he says you.
But
better
yeah,
run,
the movie,
better
the
run,
music video
faster
is
than my bullet.
Outright.
It's still a good
Shooting
song.
people.
It's still a
He's
good
shooting
song.
the popular kids.
My gun. On the other
Yeah, he's
kids.
shooting the popular kids.
Pumped up kids, man. You guys
It's a
didn't think
school
Rude was?
shooter. It's a school shooter.
What was rude?
Why you gonna be so?
No, yeah.
Why are we ignoring the fact that the song is about a school shooter?
Dude, everybody knows that, but it's
Yeah,
still
so,
a
like-
good song.
Why did nobody bring anything up like that? Like, why did nobody have like a problem with that?
Panda was 2016.
Because the song was
Like-
good.
I don't know.
But yeah, I feel like
So
That-
if you have a song about raping kids, but it's good, that's okay.
by
it's a good
everybody's
song.
standards, I guess so.
Shit, all right then.
Oh,
You're saying if Nicholas Cruz didn't write Pumped Up Kicks, then it wouldn't be 10 times better because it's
Just look up
authentic?
Nicholas Cruz.
Because it's authentic?
That's not authentic. That's not funny. That's fucked.
All right, but let's move it on to what about
Oh,
trends?
I don't get to name mine. I don't get to name mine.
Oh, I thought you named yours.
Yeah,
did
I
I
honestly
didn't
thought
even
you
name
did.
one. Didn't even. Well, okay, guys. If I named mine, what did I name it?
I don't know. I mean,
Actually, I don't think he did name it. I think he just spent 30 minutes talking shit about ours. Alright, so what's yours now?
yeah, exactly.
No.
Let's see. Talking shit. I don't know. Somebody that I used to know was a pretty fucking lit song, boys.
Dude, get over that fucking song.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Rip
Somebody.
everybody's ears. Holy.
Yeah, get ready for that fucking magic. I should have been on American Idol when that was fucking popular.
Sorry for headphone users.
Whoa, headphone users, you're getting gifts right there. Like I said earlier, though, when I was joking, I really wasn't joking. What does the Fox say? A pretty fucking lit song, if you may say.
You're a pretty fucking dumbass.
If you want a slow one, though, I'm going to have to go with Passengers Let Her Go. Great fucking song.
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that
Fucking
is
beautiful.
probably mine. I have to agree with that one.
This decade brought out a lot of good music in the early 2010s. This is where the most is good shit happened. Later
only
2010s, especially these last 3 years, music has been complete dog shit.
The only thing I have to argue with that, Passengers did do a few other songs. Like that wasn't like their only.
Was it their songs or was it features?
A couple of them were features, even if like they're not a one-hit wonder, you know.
Well, I'm counting it as a one-hit wonder because it's on this list. I just looked up, so it's one-hit wonder.
You know what? I will too. Take back what I said. I'll count it.
Whoa, fuck you, Cole. I got Colton on my side now, bitch.
For what?
That
For
is a
what?
fucking banger.
One-hit wonders.
Yeah.
What
I have to
what
admit,
song
that is
though?
Let her go, motherfucker.
Yeah, were you not
listening
listening,
to our
though?
whole conversation?
Honestly, no. I kind of tuned you guys out.
What a fucking dick.
Wow.
I
What a great
mean,
co-host.
I was just trying to look up the trends that happened. You know.
We don't need to list no fucking trends. We can leave that for another episode. Because we haven't even told them this yet though. But we are remembering the decades these next few Wednesday and Sunday podcasts.
It's pretty much
The
an advent
2000
calendar, but
yeah.
for New Year's. It's
The
not
2010s are almost over. We need to remember these times, the great times we had these 2010s. This was like half of our life, guys.
And if you guys go on YouTube or anything and can find like a playlist of old songs to listen to, dude, that shit hits you. Like that's when you realize you're old. Like all these big songs you used to listen to, and then you listen to them again. It's crazy.
To help us out with this admin calendar, so to speak, leave some comments saying what we should talk about to remember from these decades. We're going to do things such as music, trends, TV shows, movies. But we're going to need some more ideas.
Ooh,
So please help us in the
I
comments.
have a good ass topic for next week, or we can even talk about it right now if you guys want to.
What is it?
Fidget spinners were
Um,
overrated
the
as.
fuck?
we can
fuck.
talk about that now.
You want to
Were
talk
they?
about fidget spinners?
Well, that you remember
I
how
have a
like
funny
popular that
fucking
shit
story
was?
about fidget spinners. To be fucking honest with you guys.
All right,
What is it?
let's hear it.
So my dad thinks he's a fucking genius and tries to buy stuff and sell it on eBay.
Okay.
And this guy, this is the guy that had like Star Wars action figures in his closet for fucking like years. Like I was like 4, and he still has these fuckers. And I remember being like 4 and asking, "Can I play with these?" And he wouldn't even let me fucking touch the fucking box it was in. Right?
This has to do with fidget spinner.
Well, just wait. I'm just telling you how much of an idiot he is, thinking this stuff's gonna sell one day.
Okay.
So, fidget spinners got popular. My dad believed that these things were gonna go fucking through the roof, and that like eventually they wouldn't make any more or whatever, and that he'd have a shit ton to sell, or he was just gonna buy. He also bought some just to sell right away because he thought because a lot of people like trying to fight him. They're like selling out because so many people were buying them. This dude bought 100 fidget spinners
What?
and tried to sell them on eBay for
So
more.
he
Let
bought.
me tell you.
What? Those go for like $2. So he bought like $100 worth of fidget spinners.
He bought 100 fidget spinners and they go for $2, Colton. What's 100 times 2?
Yeah, what kind of math are you doing?
All right,
You just did 100 times
Why are we
1.
fucking roasting Colton? Okay.
Because that
There's
was.
math.
We
Nice.
should be roasting your dad for spending over $100 on fucking.
Okay, yeah. So he did that, and you guys want to know how successful he was?
Not very.
Well, I can tell you this: if you want a fidget spinner, come and stop by my dad's house. He has plenty to give away.
Why
Are
did
they
he
still
think
on-
they were gonna blow up?
Wait, are they
Dude,
still on eBay?
Idiot. No, he's not even selling them anymore because there's no
I
fucking.
wanted to look them up. What was he trying to sell them for? Was it more than $1?
I don't know. I don't know what he thought he was gonna do, but it
Yeah,
fucking
like how
obviously-
was he gonna make a substantial?
Was he trying to make a profit and sell them for like $6?
dude, who fucking knows? But it didn't work, and now we have a plethora of fidget spinners in our drawer in our kitchen.
I mean, if you get bored, I remember they used to be fun to sell in school. But
Like banned them.
yeah, our schools were banning them for I don't know why they would ban them.
Because
Alright.
school fucking sucks.
Wasn't that like one of the biggest trends of the fucking decade though? And then it just died.
It died. It was like a big trend for like 2 weeks, and everybody's like, "Why the fuck are we paying attention to something that's spinning in circles for fucking?" That's it.
And
That's
it
all it
just
does.
died. Like nobody like. I don't even know if they still sell fucking. I'm sure they do, but like I don't.
I remember when you'd get the kid that would buy one for like $20 though, and that shit was like lighting up and shit, and would spin forever.
Yeah, if you spent money for a good fidget spinner, I
Like
feel.
the one-
I never
so
bought one. I
bad
would
for
just
you.
always use somebody's.
Same.
Wait, you guys remember in Mr. Evans' class when he had us make fucking fidget spinners?
Nope, didn't have Mr. Evans.
You didn't make us make them.
Yeah, he fucking did.
I don't
He
remember
made
that.
it- well, he made us make fucking fidget spinners. It was
Maybe he made the
hilarious.
slow class do it, Cole.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't make them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Nah, I'm just messing, Colton. You're a very smart cookie.
Fuck off.
If it was dipped in milk and left there for about a day.
You calling him soggy?
Yeah.
That's a weird analogy. I think
Got a
that
weird
I think
fetish
that
over there.
I think that means we should probably wrap it up because that didn't make sense at all.
Well, no,
Why
that
not?
wasn't even like the last topic. That was just like
Oh,
a
it
random
is?
ass topic.
Oh,
I
do
just
you have more
brought in.
topics?
I'm pretty sure it's a great thing to wrap it up on because I don't think we have anything else to talk about unless it's going to be fucking random and not make any sense and probably just waste more fucking time.
Yeah, we got a minute and 15 or an hour and 15, not a minute and 15.
Wow,
so-
we talked for a minute and 15 seconds. Congratulations, guys.
All right, you guys want to do the
The
outro?
intro was like a minute and 15 seconds.
Somebody hit the outro.
Well, I guess I'll just do the outro since I did the intro. So, like we said earlier, the schedule changed. Tuesday is still the sports recap. Wednesday is still what's happening Wednesday. No longer having a Thursday gaming recap. That's out. That's gone. Nothing. Friday would be our sports preview. And then Sunday would be another What's Happening Wednesday. We don't have a name for it yet. So right now it's What's Happening Wednesday on Sunday. Once again, make sure to follow us on both of our social medias, Instagram and Twitter, at the 4am Crew Pod. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, follow us on iTunes and Spotify at the 4am Crew Pod.
Links are in the description for iTunes and Spotify.
Very true. Thanks for bringing that up, Cole. And I think that about wraps it up. This has been What's Happening Wednesday, and it happened.
Peace.
Hey, I like that, Dom.